No shortage of intensity in game number 1 of this playoff series, and tonight should be no different with game number 2. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. Quick pass to Heiskanen. No room for that one to get through. Picked up along the boards by Heiskanen. And he makes a save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Great save by Markstrom. And that's off target as it hits a body. Takes the puck at the point. The Wildcats look to start the transition game. Keeps possession. And it's a quick pass to Tarasenko. There's the physical side. Chikrin's lugging the puck. Feeds it to Tarasenko. Ottawa's got the puck against the boards. And that's intercepted by Kadri. Dumps the puck in. The Mustangs have it against the wall. Quick feed to Huberdeau. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. From the point, looks to make something happen. Denied that one. And the puck's kicked free. Here they come on the attack. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Moves it to Mangiapane. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick shot! Oh, that's blocked. What a stop by Ottinger.
This is a dialed-in goaltender. Very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Angles it over to DeBrusque. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Sharangovich. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Now lining up here for the face-off after a great shift there, Cheryl.
Yeah, in the offensive zone, they have all the momentum. Would be surprised to see a little stall at the face-off here to give their goaltender a little extra breather because he has been under siege, and you can see it on his face. He needs some rest.
Here's a short pass to Joseph. Can't get it to go. Sends a pass over. Pospisil's got it along the wing. Passes it to Cousins. Moves the puck into the attacking area. With the blast! Big-time save on a big-time shot. Zeri's got it along the boards. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Backlund. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Feeds it on over to Taves. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
It always amazes me that goaltenders often make this save look easy with all of that traffic in front and screen. I mean, it is important to battle and find the sight lines, and this goaltender does a great job of making it happen.
And the puck dies with the Trapper save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Well past the midway mark of this period, we're still scoreless. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, stick save and a beaut!
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. The Wildcats win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Mustangs will play it in their own end. Sends it in deep. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves the puck. And he takes the feed. Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Dewar's got the puck in his own zone. Ottawa's got possession of the puck. Here they come inside the neutral zone. And the puck's knocked loose. Taken along the wall by Hamonic. Takes the bank pass feed. Centering pass, and that's intercepted. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Osterley. Takes the feed at the back end. Blocked by the defender. Nice play. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. We are underway here in period number 2. Still looking for the first goal in this one. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Well, this is my kind of game, James. Real stingy defensively. Shut down in the neutral zone, close out the blue lines, and don't get anything going offensively. It's been the same for both teams, so pretty boring game for the crowd. Not very fun for us.
Moves it quickly over to Kuzmenko. Oh, turns it aside once again. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Puts it on net. Stones him in front.
I love his confidence and composure with the puck, James. I mean, he will manipulate his opponent as he's maneuvering his way to the net because he's willing to pause. He's got that confidence. But when he gets net front, man, the goaltender is in a ready position and makes a nice save.
Oh, and another big stop. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Here we go. Odd man rush here. To his teammate. Picked up along the wall by Weegar. And he can't hang on after that hit. Coleman's moving the puck through his own zone. Trying to get back on the attack now. Anderson's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. And some textbook body contact there. Here comes the call from the official.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Calgary sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
And that's deflected off someone in front. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. The Wildcats have possession shorthanded, and they move the puck out of harm's way. Comes into the paint, and he elects to explore his options. Strong defensive effort. The Mustangs have it now. Sharankovic is going to play it against the half wall. Oh, and a huge save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Kadri's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Ottawa's got possession here in their own end. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Gets the puck over to Huberdeau. Slick feed. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Oh, a clutch save!
Markstrom's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Denies him!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
And he's ridden off the puck. Extra attacker out to apply the pressure with the goaltender at the bench. Let's get the call.
Running the interference plays is part of the game, but you can't impede the forward progress of your opponent. That's a 2-minute interference call.
Here's the first look at the power play.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
And the puck clears the zone. Gains the zone through center. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. He got all of that hit. Ottawa's got the puck. Quick pass to Giroux. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall. Calgary's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Kachuk's got it against the boards. Great save by the goaltender on that one with the stick.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot. Kuzmenko's penalty is almost expired.
The Wildcats squander a golden opportunity to take the lead here.
You can have all the ozone possession time on a power play in the world and you don't convert. Why? Because that's where you have it, on the outside. You have to find ways to create seams, diagonal lines to the net, be able to shoot off the pass and get scoring opportunities.
Here in the back half of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. Ottawa's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Scrum along the wall. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. Quick feed to Mangiapane. Quick shot. Glove save made by Ottinger.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. Takes possession of the puck off the draw. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Gives them nothing in front.
Well, he's flashing the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Cousins wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Takes a shot. Fantastic save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. The Wildcats gain the zone. Quick shot. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Pahal's got it in the defensive end. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Into the corner of the attacking area. And that's broken up. Now a quick pass to Heiskanen. Puck scooped up by Zary. Fires it on net. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Still looking for that first goal of the game here as we get underway in the third. And he slides it quickly to Huberdeau. Handles the puck. Ottawa's got it in their own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes the feed. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Here's a shot. And he's able to handle that one.
Ottinger is able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Oh, and it's another save on the play. They are really pulling on the pressure here. We got a stoppage in play. Almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest with a great play by the tender.
Calgary's got it in the offensive zone. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Strong defensive effort. Slides the puck over to Shabbat. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Anderson's taking it from his own end. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. Poked away in the defensive end. The Mustangs grab possession to the puck. Ottawa's gained possession. DeBrusque stick handling in his own zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Mustangs take it along the wing. Gaining steam here on the attack. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Ottawa's moving it up the ice. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Passes it over to Zary. Shot! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Ottinger. Still lots of time left in the period. Still no score in this one. Ottawa's won the face-off deep in their own end. Reaches out and uses the stick. Moves it to Kubalik. Gains the zone from the right. Shot! Redirected off a stick. And that's blocked from someone in front. Denies him. He got all of it. Calgary's looking to break out. And he takes the pass. The Mustangs carry it along the wall. Feed to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. And now it's grabbed by Kubalik. Good use of the body on the play. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Dumps it in. The Wildcats gain control of the puck. Takes the pass. Across the line from center. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Markstrom's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Ottawa's won the draw. Grabbed along the boards by Tkachuk. Puck grabbed by Kadri. Here's a short pass to Huberdeau. Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. The Wildcats have it now. With some open space at center. Calgary's grabbed a hold of the puck. And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. And that's knocked away. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Running interference is part of the game, but guess what? You got to be smart about it. You have to allow your opponent to move freely to find that puck. And get in the way a little bit, but too much, you're going to get the interference call.
Ottawa's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Moves it quickly over to Pahal. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. Scores! And that's his first career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
He will, James, because the playoffs is just a different beast. It's not regular season anymore. You want to be an impact player. You want to make a difference, and he does tonight. I just love watching the puck on his stick, James. It's like it's on his string. He just knows exactly where he's going to move his opponent to, and then he finds his way to the net.
The Wildcats crack the deadlock and lead it 1-0 here in the late stages of this third period.
Yeah, the natural tendency is going to sit back and defend the lead, but you got to push, you got to stay aggressive. It's what worked for you. Don't change a thing.
Quick pass to Batherson. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Puck clears the zone and they'll be forced to regroup. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Under siege, trying to get it out of their zone. Oh, and that's a big-time clear there.
The critical juncture of the game, and you're in your own zone. You got to find a way to get that puck out, and you do it. You focused on the details, and you made sure you got it.
Scooped up along the wall by Cousins. And now he angles it across to Batherson. Calgary's in transition. Right up the gut into the offensive end. There's a hit on the play. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Gets in front of it. The Mustangs have been the more active team ugly tonight with plenty of scoring chances, but they continue to trail because they haven't finished late in this third period. Off the draw, they take possession. Quick feed to Dewar. Calgary's penalty killers come up with a monstrous effort.
James, you're always talking about the stars in the game. Well, how about just the hard work that it takes to kill penalties? And in the process, you certainly give your team a boost in a jump.
Calgary's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out on the ice. Kuzmenko's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it to Shabbat. Here they come up along the wing. He got all of that one. Into the offensive zone. Centering feed. Couldn't complete the pass. Calgary's got it in their own zone. And he takes the dish. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. A shutout victory evens the series. This is your kind of hockey, isn't it, Pounder?
I love it, you know, just looking back at your goaltender, knowing that they're making the difference and then giving you the confidence to play in front of them. And anytime you're in a series or in a big game, your goaltender has to be clutch, and that's exactly what happened. Large and in charge, the tender was tonight.
Hope everyone had as much fun as we did here tonight. For all of us at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski saying peace.